So they say your Fire Stick is plug and play. When they advertise these streaming devices, they say, get your Fire Stick, plug it in your TV, watch your favourite movies and TV shows. It's good to go and that's all you have to do. Well, that's not quite true, and there's a few things I would recommend you do every month. If not, a couple of them a little bit more than every month. Mainly because it's good housekeeping, keeps your device running. We're trying to stop any streams buffering, and we're trying to keep ourselves safe online at the same time. Many people sell these, even if people sell them the dodgy way. Tell people, oh, you'll get movies and TV shows, just plug it in, pay me such and such, and it will work. It's never that simple. You know it, I know it, but I'm grateful for it in a way because it means I can make you this video to try and help you out. The first thing you're going to do is make sure you hit that follow button. Hit follow and we will keep you up to date with all your streaming news. Secondly, is make sure you've got your VPN running. Use a good VPN to keep yourself safe online. Stop any throttling from your internet service provider, throttling your bandwidth on what you might be streaming or at peak times. That happens. And making sure you're safe online. Staying safe is crucial. We've got a video tomorrow regarding a streamer who was jailed for 11 years. I'll go into that tomorrow, but do stay tuned for that video tomorrow as well. So, on your streaming device, the first thing I would recommend doing, we're going to do it really quick, is making sure it's up to date. Security patches get sent down all the time, so being up to date is very important. And to do that, you go to your settings, you go to My Fire TV, About, and check for updates, okay? Making sure this is checked for updates. Mine was checked Wednesday the 3rd of June, nicely up to date. Some of you may get a different layout with your update currently. The settings are still the same, so try and follow through. This is for all you Fire TV users who are still using it. Next one is powering off your device. Fire Sticks, Fire TV devices, and many streaming devices do not power off, okay? When you turn off your TV, you think it powers off, but it just goes into sleep mode, okay? A lot of this even happens when people try and power their Fire Stick from the TV. If you're only putting your TV into sleep mode, it will still power it as well, and your Fire Stick's in a sleep mode or a low power mode, okay? Due to this, it doesn't separate the connection from the internet, it doesn't reboot a lot of the apps, it just stuck there and it just goes into sleep. So if you don't want to fiddle around going to the plug socket or round behind your TV, you can simply hold down the select button and the play button, okay? You see them there? Select in the middle, play button. Hold them down. There we go. And that will trigger a reboot. That will reboot for us now. Now that's rebooting up, what happens is it'll reconnect to the network. You'll have a nice fresh connection. So if there's anything slowing it down, that stops it. It will stop it overheating because it's running permanently. And it will break any apps which are running in the background which shouldn't be and may have made a connection which need you to launch the app to make that connection. So that is very important. Next up, I would recommend checking your settings, okay? Go to your settings, go to preferences, and in here, lots of these get turned back on again. So I would check these monthly. The reboot one we just did, I'd do weekly, at very minimum monthly, or at any point you are having issues. These settings I would check monthly because they turn back on again with some of the updates. Start from featured content. From there, make sure they're all turned off. Featured content, notification settings should just be turned to do not interrupt to on. Data usage monitoring off, unless your internet service provider has a cap on it. Make sure you're monitoring so you don't go over it. Privacy settings, you'll want these all off. Manage sharing from apps off. Device usage data off. Collect app usage data off. Interest-based ads off. Make sure they're all turned off. Okay, that is very crucial. Another thing you should check once a month is that you're not getting near the limit of your storage. Having plenty of space on your device helps you stream. It helps you download apps, but it also helps you watch the file you are trying to watch. Having space allows you to download that stream temporarily. It has to download onto your device to watch it, because you watch it on your device, you watch it through a player on your device. You don't watch it on the internet, it just comes from there. You watch it on here, then it will work, okay? So what you'll need to do is go to your settings again, go to applications, and in here you can see your internal space. Mine is getting quite clogged up. I've got 2.83 gigabytes spare. This is a work one, so it does fill up. But if it's too much in there, go into your manage installed applications and you can start removing apps you are not using if it allows you to, okay? And you can go down, click on one of them and just click uninstall. Nice and simple, isn't it? You can go down there. There we go. You click on one of these and you can just uninstall it if you want to. Okay, nice and simple, nice and easy. Find a nice big app. Another one to do when you're in the application section here is make sure automatic offload is turned off. This is one which allows them to turn off and remove your apps they think you are not using. And they only ever remove third-party apps, it seems. You can reinstall them, it says, but once they remove the third-party one, you ain't going to get it back easily. So make sure that's done. And finally, I would recommend installing Squiffix from the App Store. If you search Squiffix, this will help you get a little bit more space. Help you get a little bit more space. You can go through, you can get your space. You can do a storage cleaner. I probably got a bit in there. Yeah, I've got a gigabyte of space I can clear by deleting junk files I don't need. You can check your apps for malware. You can close down background apps which are running. You can check your privacy and get yourself a VPN if you need to. And you can also use it to transfer apps. Those are the tips you should be doing every month. Squiffix you can use daily. Rebooting it you can do daily. The rest of them check once a month and make sure you're staying safe. Get your VPN if you need one linked underneath. Get yourself connected and hit follow, and we will keep you running and we'll keep you streaming. Brilliant. So I've been Doc Squiffy. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.